The stewardship of Warren Hastings from 1772 to 1785 saw the beginnings of the East India Company's prosperity. By the close of his term, opium was the company's principal source of income. It's extraordinary to realize that probably the largest trading concern in the world earned its wealth by smuggling. China forbade the importation of the drug. The company and its employees sold it via middlemen to private merchants who smuggled it into China. It was excellent opium for China's addicts. Only opium with the EIC stamp was acceptable.
I abhor monopolies, especially those founded on violence. Govern leniently and send more money. Practice strict justice and send more money. Be the father and oppressor of the people. Be just and unjust, moderate and rapacious.
England's 18th century conversion to free trade should have banished monopolies, but the company retained its monopoly on opium thanks to its links with the British government.
Monopoly control is legitimate where revenue, not profit, is concerned.
Monopoly theoretically reduced market activity. Using this idea, Hastings blandly argued that the company's retention of the monopoly would, theoretically, reduce supplies of a poisonous drug.
It is not a necessity of life, but a pernicious article of luxury which ought not to be permitted but for the purpose of foreign trade only.
The opium trade, far from declining under the company's monopoly, soared, becoming the East India Company's mainstay, and the bulk buying foreigners were Chinese.
The way of heaven is fairness to all. It does not suffer others in order to benefit ourselves. Men are alike in this world over. They cherish life and hate what endangers life. Ever since the port of Canton was opened, trade has flourished. Rhubarb, tea and silk are all valuable products without which foreigners could not live. The heavenly court, extending its benevolence to all alike, allows these products to be sold, not grudging them even to remote domains, its bounty matching the bounty of heaven and earth. But there is a class of evil foreigner that makes opium and brings it for sale, tempting fools to destroy themselves merely in order to reap profit. Formerly, the number of opium smokers was small, but now the vice has spread far and wide, and the poison penetrated deeper and deeper. But our great unified Manchu Empire regards itself as responsible for the habits and morals of its subjects, and cannot rest content to see any of them become victims to a deadly poison. It appears that this poisonous article is manufactured by certain devilish people in places subject to your rule. I am told that in your own country opium smoking is forbidden under severe penalties. This means that you are aware of how harmful it is. Better than forbid the smoking of it, forbid the production of it, which is the only way of cleansing the contamination at source. So long as you do not take it yourselves but continue to make it and tempt the people to buy it, You will be showing yourselves careful of your own lives, but care less of the lives of others. Such conduct is repugnant to human feeling and at variance with the way of heaven. The laws and consumption of opium are now so strict in China, you will find no one buys it, and no more fortunes will be made. Would it not be better to devise some other form of trade? All opium confiscated will be cast into burning oil. You will not only fail to make any profit out of us, intending to harm others, you will be the first to be harmed. Do not say you have not been warned. The Chinese are characterized by a marvelous degree of imbecility, avarice, and obstinacy. The opium trade is the safest and most gentlemanlike trade I am aware of. What was opium? Nothing without war.